Sweet hot chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. Okay, let's try that. Chocolate, honey and milk. Chocobi Miruku. Miruku. I have no idea if it's correct, but I don't think so. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. Okay, I have no idea. No idea. She said warm, but it was cold. Okay, never mind. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Now back to you guys. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. Way too long. So far I remember when you try to test a new game on a fair, you need to wait sometimes 3 hours, so yeah, that's a point. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? He's one of my customers. After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you are causing other ruckus. We are sorry, Sookie. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I'd better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I take a Spanish Sahara. It was chocolate. Last time I added ginger and milk. Let's try chocolate, milk, ginger. Yep, it's correct. Let's serve it. Your drink is ready, sir. My. It's amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You are just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You are just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing? Not even how to talk to your own daughter. That's a point. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn. But I'm learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? That's a good point. But he's only trying to help you. You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose my momentum. If you don't want me to be a manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? So I've made my decision. Now please go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back here, and I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. I think Rachel don't want to learn anything. But I don't know if her way is correct. Excuse me for a moment, Sookie. Interesting conversation. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just choose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, but happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we are capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Sookie, we are leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for today. Or not. Nope. Okay. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're alright. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What that? Why did you leave the music industry? No, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of a new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You don't find peace managing girl bands. Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry. None of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Yeah. I can tell you that toxic people are really annoying. The teenage girls especially, when they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Stalking? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. That's hard. I didn't imagine that. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assaults. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it's now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. Not only for cats, it's dangerous for humans too. I need to drink a little coffee, sorry. What do you, sorry, not in my tongue. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. Oh, you're a businessman. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We are niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all met up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home now. Go home too, sorry. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We are stronger than the most people think. See you later, Sookie. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright, then goodbye.